Hi there, and welcome to the show. This is Coffee with Craig. I'm your host, Craig Hamilton Parker. I'm a psychic medium. And if you're here for the first time, this is a show where we talk about the future. I make predictions about the future, make a lot of programs about the world's future and what's going to happen in the world and try to answer some of those burning questions about the way ahead. But today we're going to do some Chinese horoscopes. So you'll be having your sign will be up, but first I'm going to talk a bit about world events, how the year of the dragon is going to affect world events. So there'll be a little bit of that at the beginning, then your particular sign if you've come in for your particular sign. So if you enjoy the show, do follow us. If you enjoy this type of thing, do also consider getting a reading with myself for the year ahead by email as an audio reading, but you'll see the details in the description below. Anyway, welcome to Coffee with Craig. So 10th of February 2024 sees the beginning of the year of the dragon. In fact, the year of the wood dragon, as the element dictates for this year. So the dragon in China is considered a symbol of great creativity, of strength. It's the yang element. It's very much a sense of good fortune in Chinese culture. So this should be quite a positive year ahead. It's a very optimistic year. The people that are born in the year of the dragon are believed to be very ambitious people. Mothers in China always want their babies to be of the year of the dragon. I'll hold on to the year of the dragon, because their children are likely to be not only ambitious but charismatic type of people, natural leaders, quite skilled in pretty much all things, and they're thought to possess very high intelligence, very enthusiastic people with a very strong sense of self-confidence. And those same qualities apply to the year that's coming in 2024. This idea of strong leadership, which is going to be seen throughout the world, enthusiasm, a lot of energy, and the potential to good fortune. Now, the wood element adds a different quality to it. China is a red dragon, but this is a green dragon when we get the wood element. And in the Chinese zodiac, the wood element gives the dragon sign a sense of growth, sense of flexibility, and creativity. And so when these combine in the dragon, it means we're going to have a year which is emphasizes things like expansion, innovation, adaptability. And just like the people that are born of this year of the dragon, they'll be seen as individuals who are strong, with a strong will to succeed, who are also open to new ideas, and capable of navigating many of the challenges in life. So it's quite an optimistic forecast when we see the year of the dragon ahead. But also it does have a few caveats, because not every year of the dragon has been a favorable time. And there are dangers with the year of the dragon that this tremendous energy can also become arrogance, that the power of leadership can also turn to dictatorship, and so forth. So I'm going to examine some of those things too as we look forward to 2024, year of the wood dragon. This is a very good year for the year of the snake. And in particular, if you're involved in anything to do with the media or communications or any job or activity that requires reaching out and to the world at large. This is a time when you will find a rise in popularity, even fame, and you will gain more experience of the world and gain a great deal of exposure If that's what you want, it's a good time for you. There should be a happy time, happy events. There should be news of celebrations and marriages, very good things in terms of personal relationships as well. In fact, it's a very positive time for snakes. Snakes get on extremely well during the period of the wood dragon. You should also branch out more. This is a time for growth. You may find new and unusual income streams, whole new ways of earning money that you hadn't thought about, but now come into their own. In fact, work you've done over a long period of time is now beginning to come to fruition. And you should find this a very prosperous time. And again, with lots of opportunity and particularly useful things when it comes to reaching out to the world at large. You should also have help from others, a nobleman, they call it, a male influence that would come in and attract helpers into your life. So you won't just be working alone, you'll be working with help of others and having the opportunities for others to help you boost your career. Also, there should be a very good time for learning new things, researching things. Any academic studies are very good during this period. And you should generally have a quite a favorable year, both of matters of the heart and with material things and anything you want to do in life, and be a very creative energy for you during this time. On the negative side, you've got to be a bit cautious of people might try to wrong you. Robbery is also starred, looting, burglary, those type of things where people turn against you. Often when people shine, others will come and try to cause you harm. So be aware of those things. It's not predicted. It's just one of those things that is in this energetic period ahead. Sometimes because of the sheer energy that you're having to expel and the amount you're having to do, you may sometimes feel an absolute need to find solitude during this time as well. You will seek seclusion. You may need to find seclusion from time to time so that you can regain your balance during this very active period of time. So it's a time when you mustn't complain too much. Take action, and then take rest as well to balance that action in life. So it's quite an exciting, quite an amazing time for you. It's a time. A snake is a very intuitive sign as well. It's a symbol of knowledge. And the snake would also be a time when you would have great intuitive powers, great intuitive knowledge. Any very good time for anybody that's medium like myself, when the energy comes out. And you're on relationship side, you need to trust that intuitive knowledge. What is going on in the other person's mind? Trust your intuitive gut feelings when interacting with loved ones, with family, with your partner, and so forth. And it's also a very good time for things with the home, for children, for decorating the home, cooking, and things like that, and having family events. It's quite a positive time from the home front as well during this period. So a very fortunate year, 2024, for the snake, and I think it's a long time coming, this one. Well, I hope you enjoyed those readings for 2024 for the signs of the Chinese zodiac. Generally, quite an optimistic time, as you would have seen. Most signs are going to benefit during this period. A time of a lot of energy. It's the yang energy, isn't it, of the dragon that's pushing us forward. There's a lot of creativity that comes with that. A lot of energy to do good or bad. And I think during this year we're going to see a better personal life, around us. How the world uses this energy is always the way. It is always a important question, is it? Will it be used for good or bad? But in our own lives, we've got opportunities shown coming in 2024. So let's use them properly. And thanks for joining me today. If you enjoy listening to me, you might also enjoy the readings that we do on the website. Go and have a look at my website at psychics.co.uk, and you'll be able to see the forecasts for the year. And you might want to get a forecast, an email reading perhaps for the year ahead, which is all there now available on the website. So come and book a reading with me for the year ahead. Okay, see you soon. Bye for now.
If you look back at my earlier predictions, and in particular the predictions I made on the newspaper, the Sun's website, I did actually say on there, the actual words were, there will be a flu epidemic linked to bioterrorism.
And my thoughts are that Liz Truss will make it to the final, be the next PM. I think she will actually have a final battle between her and Rishi Sunak. We've not seen the full end of Boris Johnson either, I tell you. But Rishi Sunak actually will eventually, I feel, be the next leader of the Conservatives. So I think there's going to be a few conflicts that Britain's going to be drawn into, including I think Russia is going to take some moves against Ukraine. I think she will make it past her platinum jubilee, which comes up this year. But I think after that, we'll see a sudden and quick deterioration in the Queen's health. And I think we might lose the Queen towards the end of 2022. There's going to be a huge backlash from over the Netflix programs and screening, because I feel it comes out at a bad time. Charles will come to become King Charles, but his reign, I feel, will be short. I said that Prince Charles would be hit by an egg, and of course there it is, all in the press today. A huge swarm of people knocking the doors of Europe and America. And I feel that Ukraine conflict is going to be a kind of a grinding conflict that goes on and on. I also feel that there's something going to happen in the Middle East as well. I feel as if there's going to be a sudden and unexpected thing happen in the Middle East. So I feel they're going to take it into their own hands, and I feel we're going to get a strike from Israel. This is going to be one of the significant things in 2023.